These radical left-wing politicians advocate for criminals first. They want shorter sentences for dangerous criminals, sanctuary cities to be a safe haven for criminal illegal immigrants, and cashless bail. I'm not into it.
Yeah, well, of course, he's not a fan of that. He's a rich person and he can always use his economic means to get out of justice. Regular people that are held for no reason for long periods of time because of their inability to pay would not be a big concern of his. But what you saw in that video was Dr. Oz, candidate for Senate in Pennsylvania, notably, delivering lines half-heartedly. He doesn't really know about this stuff. He doesn't really care. He just, for some reason, wants to be a senator. What he said, though, is not what's important about that video. What is important about that video isn't even the candidate. What is important about that video is the background, because it revealed something interesting, and that was identified by the man he's running against, John Fetterman, in this tweet. Pro tip, don't fill an ad for your PA Senate campaign from your mansion in New Jersey. And he's kind of onto something, because if you go to this next graphic, Insider did a little bit of detective work, and the shelf and that little statue thing sure does seem like it comes from promotional photos of a tour of that mansion in People magazine back in 2020. And how is this possible that he would be filming this from a mansion he owns in a different state? Oh, because he doesn't really live in Pennsylvania. He's running there, but he has no real connection to the state. He doesn't live there, and he apparently, even while actively campaigning, doesn't bother to actually live in the state. So anyway, a lot of people are having fun with this. Bill Pascrell Jr. says, let me thank my North Jersey constituent, Dr. Oz, for cutting his Pennsylvania campaign ads right in our North Jersey district. These commercials help showcase our beautiful garden state. I love that. And John Fetterman, who either he himself or his team, not that bad with the memes, tweeted tough out there for a simp with the Office meme of Dr. Oz's new campaign video and Dr. Oz's King George mansion in New Jersey. They're the same picture. You gotta love it. He's barely even trying. And it might hurt him in the end. We'll get into the polls again as we did with Herschel Walker, Brett, but what do you make of this?
Just a quick reminder of the other burns Fetterman did. There was another tone deaf, nails on a chalkboard, fake attempt by Dr. Oz to appeal to blue collar workers. And so Dr. Oz put on a hard hat and got in a bulldozer or crane or something. And Fetterman retweeted like a photo of a child's tractor toy and a little baby inside it, kind of just devastating. And so it looked like Oz tried to take that lesson. And he's like, listen, we're not gonna go outside. We're not gonna be pretending to be someone we're not. And what's amazing about this, that every Pennsylvanian needs to appreciate and understand, which they probably do on an instinctive level, Dr. Oz in reality is not a genuine person. He's lying about every position. And B, he's not a Pennsylvanian.
Yeah.
He really is from another state. He's a carpetbagger trying to take from you anything he can get. And luckily, he's a doctor, because at least then he has some medical experience to handle all these sick burns he's getting from Fetterman.
He should probably put a salve on that or something. Anyway, they're trying to explain away that like, no, it's that he's got renovations going on in a house. And so he's doing a thing over there, but for some reason he's not even there. He's all the way in a different state.
But like, how crazy is that? That's their spin on it, is the guy was in his second home because his other residence is getting renovated. Tell me more. Tell me what you're putting into that house.
Exactly.
Is there rot in the floors? Or are you getting like a better teak?
I bet it's real nice. If I had to guess, I'd say that it's probably really nice. For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.